Welcome to our deep dive into Node.js, the powerful JavaScript runtime revolutionizing server-side development. Think of it like this. You know how JavaScript makes websites interactive and dynamic? Well, Node.js takes that same JavaScript engine and lets you build powerful things on the server side, too. Today we'll explore its key features, advantages, and best practices to help you get the most out of Node.js. From its event-driven architecture to its non-blocking I/O model, we'll uncover the secrets behind Node.js' speed and efficiency. So buckle up, grab your favorite text editor, and let's dive into the world of Node.js. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about Node.js' event-driven architecture. This is one of the key features that sets Node.js apart and makes it so incredibly efficient. In a traditional server-side setup, every time a request comes in, the server dedicates a whole thread to handle it. Node.js takes a different approach. Instead of using threads, it uses an event loop. Think of the event loop as a super efficient waiter who can handle multiple orders at the same time without breaking a sweat. Whenever a request comes in, it's added to the event loop's queue. The event loop then continuously checks the queue and processes each request as quickly as possible. While the event loop is waiting for something like a database query to finish, it moves on to the next request in the queue. Once the database query is done, it triggers an event, and the event loop jumps back to that request and finishes it up. This asynchronous, non-blocking approach means that Node.js can handle a ton of requests concurrently without getting bogged down. It's like having a single waiter who can take orders, serve drinks, and clear tables all at the same time without missing a beat. This makes Node.js super fast and efficient, especially when you're dealing with applications that have a lot of I/O operations like real-time chat applications or streaming services. With Node.js, each message is just an event on the event loop. The event loop can handle all those messages with ease, making your chat app lightning fast and responsive. Now let's dive a little deeper into one of the key concepts that makes this all possible: non-blocking I/O. In the world of programming, I/O stands for input-output. It refers to any task that involves your program communicating with the outside world, like reading from a file, writing to a database, or making a network request. These I/O operations can be time-consuming, and in a traditional synchronous programming model, your program would have to wait for each I/O operation to complete before moving on to the next one. But Node.js doesn't play by those rules. It uses a non-blocking I/O model, which means that it doesn't wait around for I/O operations to finish. Instead, it delegates those tasks to the system and keeps on chugging along with other tasks. Here's how it works. When Node.js encounters an I/O operation, it doesn't block the execution of the rest of your code. Instead, it initiates the operation and provides a callback function. This callback function is like a post-it note that says, "Hey, let me know when you're done with that I/O thing." Node.js then moves on to the next task in the event loop without waiting for the I/O operation to complete. Once the I/O operation is finished, the system notifies Node.js, and the corresponding callback function is executed. This way, Node.js can handle multiple I/O operations concurrently without blocking, which significantly improves performance, especially in applications that rely heavily on I/O like web servers. It's all about making the most of your server's resources and handling requests as efficiently as possible. And this non-blocking approach is a key factor in Node.js' speed and scalability. Let's talk about one of the things that makes Node.js so approachable, especially for web developers. It uses JavaScript. That's right, the same language that powers the front end of countless websites is also used to build the back end with Node.js. This means you don't need to learn a whole new language to work with Node.js, which is a huge advantage if you're already familiar with JavaScript. Think about it. You've already got your JavaScript skills honed from building interactive web pages, handling user input, and manipulating the DOM. Now with Node.js, you can take those same skills and apply them to server-side development. This unified language approach brings a ton of benefits. First, it reduces the cognitive load for developers. You don't have to constantly switch between different languages and syntaxes, which can be mentally taxing. Instead, you can focus on solving problems and building your application logic using a single, consistent language. Second, It promotes code reuse. You can easily share code between your front-end and back-end applications, which can save you time and effort. For example, you could have a JavaScript module that handles data validation. With Node.js, you can use that same module on both the client side and the server side, ensuring data consistency across your application. And let's not forget about the vibrant and active JavaScript community. With millions of developers worldwide using JavaScript, you'll find a wealth of resources, libraries, and frameworks to support your Node.js development journey. One of the things that makes Node.js so powerful and versatile is its modular architecture. Think of modules like Lego bricks. Each module is a self-contained piece of code that performs a specific function. You can then combine these modules in countless ways to build complex and sophisticated applications. This modular approach makes Node.js incredibly flexible and allows you to pick and choose the exact functionality you need for your project. Node.js comes with a core set of built-in modules that provide essential functionality, like interacting with the file system, making network requests, or working with streams. But the real magic happens when you tap into the vast ecosystem of third-party modules available through NPM, the Node Package Manager. NPM is like a giant online store for Node.js modules. It's home to hundreds of thousands of packages created and maintained by the amazing Node.js community. Whether you need to connect to a database, process images, build a REST API, or even control a robot, chances are there's an NPM module for that. Using NPM is incredibly easy. You can search for packages on the NPM website or use the command line interface to install packages directly into your project. Once you've installed a package, you can require it in your code and start using its functionality right away. This modular ecosystem is a huge time saver for developers. Instead of reinventing the wheel every time you need to implement a common feature, you can leverage the power of existing modules and focus on building the unique aspects of your application. Let's talk about another awesome aspect of Node.js, its cross-platform compatibility. This means that Node.js can run on various operating systems including Windows, macOS, and Linux. This is a huge advantage for developers because it gives you the flexibility to work on the platform you're most comfortable with. Think about it, you're not tied to a specific operating system. You can develop your Node.js application on a Windows machine, deploy it to a Linux server, and everything will just work seamlessly. This cross-platform compatibility is especially beneficial for teams where developers might be using different operating systems. You don't have to worry about compatibility issues or setting up complex development environments. Everyone can work on the same codebase regardless of their preferred platform, but it goes beyond just development. Node.js' cross-platform nature also extends to deployment. You can deploy your Node.js applications to a wide range of hosting providers and cloud platforms, giving you the freedom to choose the best environment for your needs. This flexibility is crucial in today's cloud-centric world, where applications are often deployed across multiple servers and data centers. Node.js' ability to run seamlessly on different platforms makes it a breeze to scale your applications and reach a wider audience. So, whether you're a Windows aficionado, a macOS devotee, or a Linux guru, Node.js welcomes you with open arms. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Node.js. We hope you found this information helpful, and are excited to start leveraging Node.js in your projects. Remember, Node.js is a powerful and versatile tool that can help you build high-performance, scalable web applications. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights and tutorials. Until next time, happy coding!